Oh, actually, we gotta know what Kuno thought about all this. Also, we could put on something a little more casual while we're at it. Where's the cryptid necktie? Yeah, that thing. I like that. And glasses was.
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
Who's saying that?
People, they say you'd kind of died for a moment, that you let your shit out already, but then came back. So I guess that's what's cool now.
Try it out, Kuno.
Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Whatever.
Feels good for some reason.
Alright, I'm off.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. But Kuno's got his eyes on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Who knows?
Alright.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Alright. You have nothing to add? Thanks. Apartments, we gotta go down and around. I doubt this one's open. No, it wasn't down here. It was over the other way. Yeah, it's around the back near the apartment entrance. Oh, and I guess we gotta oh, actually, yeah, we can check it with the dice maker after we check it with Plaisance. Why are you so bad at doors? Oh, what's up, Ivysaur? Yeah. Who doesn't fucking care? Oh, she is here. She blended in with the counter.
Things have gotten out of hand. I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime...
Oh god, she's one of these.
Able to come to work.
I mean, we knew she was one of these, but still.
The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know I shouldn't have bought a shop in this ghetto.
Oh, fuck off. I'm the one who got shot here, ma'am.
Oh my god. Even the police can't take care of all of this. Just look at that limp. Someone should do something about this.
She rolls her pen in between two fingers, thinking.
Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes. It makes sense. Crime is the sixth element, you see. The darkest element.
That sounds like a great way to keep your kid fed.
I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
Honestly, I'm not sure what to think of it.
No. You're right, officer. You've convinced me. It is a great idea. Thank you for the inspiration.
If you say so.
Meantime, do buy the books. As many as you can. They won't be here for much longer. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Farewell for now, book peddler.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Okay, see you around. I mean, we got the money. We might as well buy a couple games.
Small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
Alright.
If you say so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
Sure. Alright, can we do anything with these? I don't know, I'm just like compulsion spending now and like grabbing stuff we missed. Alright, what do we got here? We got a civilization building board game where you get to choose a nation set off to colonize and exploit other cultures. Star-shaped note on the box proclaims the game now includes a completely new genocide option. I think I might pass on that one. A high pastoral fantastic popular board game, illustrated with bucolic vistas and featuring odd-looking humanoid creatures. It's a 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements module and can't be played without the main game. So we don't have the main game.
Large letters on the front form a title. Wirral. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas.
That's
the cover art
what I just mentioned.
features odd-looking humanoids. Some short, some taller, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings.
Okay.
Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel adds, a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures.
Shake the box.
Mysterious things rattle inside. What could they be? Dice? Plastic miniatures? A fantastical alternate world full of magic and wonder? None of that witless man from Heimdall, fascist dross, hidden behind faux realistic allegory.
Hell yeah.
Ural is no cliche-ridden apologia for colonial violence. Ural is pure imagination.
Like, I don't know if they're being sarcastic about that, because there's definitely some of that in, like, D&D, which would be the
Ural's
counterpart.
setting is known for its complicated system of political alignments. But if you're not into that, you can just hack your way through dungeons in search of loot. That's what most people do.
That's fair. Look at the back.
A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Ural. Leave behind e-solas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless...
Oh, I thought it was hypasternal. Hypasternal.
Discover the terrible secret
Okay.
threatening Ural. Can your band of adventurers save the world?
I think we feel like we came kind of close. We're ready to take on this challenge.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice.
See, I'm just intricate rulebook. I just immediately flash back to when a friend of mine got Supremacy, and we tried to. Well, we did learn how to play it, but we did like half the rulebook one night, and it was so goddamn long and a pain in the ass that we had to come back the second night to finish just reading the rules.
In no time.
And then it was like 2 weeks later before we could actually play it
Low-level characters
because he had to go home.
by Iskala riders or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest.
For those wondering, yeah, Supremacy is a like, it's a war game, board game, but it's about like thermonuclear powers. So like you're buying subs and nuke sites, anti-nuke sites, anti-nuke satellites. There's a lot. Plus a lot of economics, different economic resources, diplomacy, rules for doing diplomacy between different players. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Heated arguments escalate.
And then it has expansions.
With your friends.
Oh, there you go. That's another thing that Supremacy often leads to.
Beer. Lots of beer.
That's another thing that Supremacy often led to.
And most importantly, never forget to rage quit if the dice don't go your way.
Let's not talk about the 2 or 3 things that I saved scum for this. All right, open the box.
Pry open the box. Inside you find a folded up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die,
Interesting choice of number.
plastic figurine,
Look at the map.
a reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Ural. The map features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes, and seas, also with odd names.
As it should be.
It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map.
All right, look at the booklet.
A quick guide to the magical races of Ural.
I like that spelling of magical.
Choosing
The extra E in there.
these completely
Never seen that.
and fantastical backgrounds. The options are in order of importance: the Welkin, the Tweog, the humans, the fairy folk, and the pygmies.
They've been mentioning the Welkin this entire time. I guess I figured they were elves.
The Welkin, tall
Yep, tall live.
and graceful, with long flowing hair and pointy ears. They're known for being powerful magic users, but can also hold their own in a brawn-driven fight. The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races: High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. But if you're not feeling experimental, a basic Welkin will always do.
Alright, let's read about the dwarves.
Race of industrious mountain people.
I figured, I was pretty sure those were dwarves, yeah.
Muscular, and enjoy digging for gold and other precious minerals. They're also well versed in the art of combat, where they prefer to use axes and hammers.
Also, that's like basically an alternate spelling of Dwergar.
The Dweog also come in a few different sub-races. Hill Dweog, Shield Dweog, and Dark Dweog.
I'm kind of sad they don't have more sub-entries for each of the subspecies, but at the same time, that's we would be here for an hour just reading this stuff.
What else is there to tell? They're average in all stats, and jacks of all trades.
Alright, what about the Fae?
A very small race of flying people, known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps. There are no sub-races for the fairies.
I've played Changeling the Dreaming, and I beg to differ.
The least popular of the Wirral races, the Pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted. Pygmies live in small villages made of shoddy wooden dwellings. They spend most of their days tilling the earth and smoking their pipes. There are no sub-races for the Pygmies.
So they're halflings. Also agreed. Least popular. Alright, look at the die.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs.
Well, free die.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on your side.
Could have used it earlier, but whatever. And look at the figurine.
You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Huh, interesting. A communard.
A what?
A communard. One of the leftist revolutionaries in the anti-centennial revolution.
What's so interesting about that?
The figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Does this mean we can't play?
I have a feeling the figurines are more there to set the scene than anything else.
You see a
I wanted the other option now.
Interesting. A communard.
So
The
interesting.
figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Maybe someone should make a role-playing game set during the revolution.
Good luck finding people who'd want to play as communard.
That's cute. And I'm wondering if that was maybe a follow-up game tease from the devs before everything with Zone went to shit. Oh, take the figurine.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it.
Cool.
A colorful box with the title Wirral in bold letters. It's a board game.
Alright. Can we... Well, we can interact, or look at it at least. Basic 24-sided role-playing die can be used to get results for several dice. It's made of E70 snakewood and embellished with plant motifs. Reminds you of Plain and Hill Welkins. No, look at the map tab in your journal to see which white checks have opened. Okay, yeah. It's like the magnetic dice we got. It opened some checks. Okay. A little late now, but... Oh, what a nice little figurine. A turn-of-the-century leftist revolutionary in ragged clothes. On his head lies a lopsided hat, seemingly an Ushanka. In his hand, he carries a little musket. That could be me. Alright. Well, now we have two, figurines, so if we figure out how to give them to Dolores Day, I guess that doubles our chances. Alright, so Joyce pieced out. Also, this is considered this a pass for any last Arno Van Eyck posters we might have missed. Went to the village on the coast, officer. See you there. Joyce. Oh. Why? I thought she'd completely pieced out. Cindy not up here?
Give me a moment.
Nothing new from her. Guess we could check in on Kuno's dad, but do I really want to? Alright. Still can't check in on her either. It's kind of a shame. Sunday Friends gone.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Shoutouts to discretion. Protect sex workers. Okay, I'll head out the other door and see if Cindy's up there. She might be in her quarters, actually, in the coal room. Alright, then we gotta scoot over, talk with the dice maker. Yeah, I forgot to do that after we talked to Plaisance. That's my fault. It's kind of on the way back anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Nope, no Cindy's here. Unless the communists are in their little communist party hole. Nope. We already looked at the other stuff in here. Okay, well, I'll miss them. Honestly, it's got kind of Earthbound vibes where you get to like go around the map once you're done. Even though this has, I feel, a little more afterwards. Disco Elysium confirmed Earthbound-like. Alright, so, yeah, Dice Maker. Oh, we're gonna need the flashlight out of the way, right? Yeah. Oop, bumper. That's another viewer, but we can't interact with it. That's fine.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Nope, we're good. Thank you, though. I don't remember this mannequin being here. They were probably mentioned in one of the texts that we got to learn about what was going on in there, but I don't remember actually seeing them on the map. Alright, tuck that away. Oh, we still have a bullet, if it comes to it. Kinda hope not. We do still have yet to meet the killer, so... Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza? Oh, the crack. Not the graffiti. Alright, we already talked to shop guy. Kind of sad we never got to do visual calculus successfully on the butter sign. Even though I guess we technically figured out what happened after we found the car. I would have liked to see the site reconstruction for that. Alright, yeah, I want to talk to Lillian last. Let's check the traps one last time, too. We're here.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid.
I think it's the same alerts we got last time we looked at it. So I made that last check before we talked to the drunks. Yeah, before we talked to... What did we talk to? Not really a goldfish. Yeah, so one way or another, the other, we're getting to town. I'm guessing the docks is where we'll get the boat. And they were all the way over here.
And the policeman. I
There we
hope
go.
the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got shot.
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here.
We mostly cleaned it up, or at least shot it in the
I
face.
suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
Alright. I guess you were right. The men with guns were coming for me after all.
I'm not sure those were the loss of the men with guns either. There are always more coming for your kind, officer.
Fair enough.
Then we'll be ready for them.
Alright. See ya. I'm gonna do the church before we do much anything else. Oh, I wonder if the guy with his kid is back here too. I have my doubts, but we can check. Not dialing any more random numbers. Buzz, home. The electricity flows through the wires with audible power. I don't know if that's Drama or Inland Empire queuing the purple ones that we didn't get before. Nah, okay, they pieced out too. To be fair, if there was a gunfight in town nearby, I feel like if I had my kid with me, if I had a kid, I was looking at a big sign on the side of a building every day, I'd probably peace out too. Check in with the squad.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
In an inexplicably softcore manner, it's embarrassing.
Goodbye, officer.
Egg?
Good morning, comrade. Yeah, harder car.
Oh, we finished the thought, that's right. I thought about the discarded melody and came to the conclusion that Van Eyck has lived around here.
J'adore. God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it up so we can lure him here.
Alright. Goodbye, Egg. We did that to get one line out of him. And also find the posters.
What is it?
Nothing new.
Yo, mate, what's on your mind?
Take care, Noid.
Park cop.
Get shot in the leg. Point at your limb.
Ouch. I did notice you limping, but I thought maybe it was your thing or something. When I was 16, I used to date this guy who had a limp, but it only showed when he was sober. So I guess it wasn't real or something. I don't know.
She shrugs, eyes glazed over.
Shot in the leg? I'm sorry. Man, that must suck.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think we talked to, Tiago? The Crab Man. We can't talk to the Crab Man again. Alright. That does seem to be everyone I can think of. Double check the journal real quick, but... I feel like the peon stuff might be tied to some of the memories, too, which we didn't really do the thoughts on, and I don't have the time to kill now. Alright. Okay, there's the boat.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
So she does care. That's cool. Even though we didn't go on the date.
You're you.
Oh, we did get a skill point out of it too. Hup. Got shot in the foot. It's pretty badass. You would have liked it.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You didn't only get shot.
I dodged the second shot. I could also get not shot.
Well, good for you.
You should see the other guys. 2 dead, 1 in the hospital.
So you're a killer. That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead.
Most cops are killers.
Aye. I bet they are. The good ones, at least.
The ones that are good at copping. I don't know about good otherwise. I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We're not doing the date. We need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Okay. 2 days of sunshine. I just got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of chemistry there.
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
This infection, you're fucking weird. What's on that island? I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Okay. You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then? If not you.
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
Maybe you pour one out for your dead homies, your dead communard homies. I would.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins.
Oh, we gotta talk to Little Lily before we go too.
God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest.
Okay.
They have a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Maybe I have to insult them after all. Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Okay, thank you. That's actually useful advice. Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
Alright, Mom.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Not a lot.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Nice. Thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Fair enough. Alright, let's go talk to the kids real quick. And Little Lily, because she's cool.
Hello, mister.
And maybe say goodbye to Lammy.
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing.
We did this earlier, hence the Lambie is soft. But...
Several parts.
Well, pleased to meet you, Lambie.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Damn right I am.
Bye!
Okay. I'm not stealing the bird. I know you can steal the bird. We're not stealing the bird. Alright. I know I'm like saving after every interaction now. What, am I going to get to shoot out with the kids? Alright.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Okay, kids, you've been to that island, right?
On that island?
One who's busy kicking his stone points towards the bay. Yes, that one. I need to know what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there.
Plants?
It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
I'm genuinely curious if they got actual kids to do these voices, or if they just got someone who's really good at impersonating children.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Wait, you mean shells?
I don't know what these are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Fire guy?
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy.
The fuck is the fire guy?
They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Okay. Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself.
Jesus!
Don't say that, he didn't.
The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm sorry.
Aww. Yeah, I don't need to claw that wound open, especially not with kids. Someone lives on the island?
No.
The boy answers, shaking his head vehemently.
Yes.
His brother looks at him and then you. Oh great, it's the two hot dogs. One lies, one only tells the truth.
Let's go with yes.
Okay. Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Fair enough. Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
The other one adds laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier.
Because he doesn't want to be found. Smoke traces.
Huh.
Suspicious request. Made out of fear.
You mentioned something about lights?
I don't know.
Sorry, tell which one
You
now.
mean there are electrical lights?
He points to the streetlight.
Yes.
Okay, so there's power there too. Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Okay, so he leaves.
What does this guy look like?
What kind of boots does he wear?
I don't know.
They say almost in unison.
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
That's fair. Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island? The boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Thank you, Kim. I've only been saying this for 2 days. Day and a half. Alright. We got a skill point, too. Fuck it, draw me one more time. I legit have no idea where to put the points anymore. Okay. Okay, it's just the way the wave texture is being weird. Oh no, okay, the rock is just kind of squared off. Okay. Or ice, whatever's out there. Might be part of a building, honestly. Okay, well. Feel like in honor of the sea voyage, we should dress as goofily as possible. What stuff haven't we got a chance to wear yet? I came up with something absurd when I was figuring out the other outfit, but alright. Oh. So that... I'll keep the necktie though, I like that necktie. Let's feel that sea breeze just flapping through this thing. Also, God, that's a lot of chest. Oh yeah, usually I have the top on for them. Party Dragon. Jeans. Keep the blue theme going. Classes I still like. I'll keep the shoes too. Yeah, let's dye it blue. Except for the frog. I might change the hat. I don't know. Alright. Let's
A
boat.
skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its
I
tooth.
should probably save after talking to the kids before we head out.
The boat's belly is a shiny yellow color, industrial paint over fresh tar. You see it reflect off the water, along with the factory number, A72.
Okay.
Once you get in, that's it.
Okay, yeah, so we'll definitely back off, save, and then jump in.
And you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now?
Not
Have
quite.
you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
Of all the times for the controller get fucked. All right.
Remember what the netpicker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm not ready yet. Okay, so... Save.
The skiff floats on the calm. Once you get... Have you... Remember what the netpicker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going
Let's
back
go.
and forth on this.
You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What? How else would we blast Sad FM on the way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM then.
He gives you a resigned shrug.
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
Of course I do. Alright, once the boat lands, I gotta run an ad. Of course I do. I should have run it before we got on the boat, but whatever.
1, 2, 3, free.
I guess if I have to, I can click out and snooze. It doesn't, like, freeze the game while we're clicked out. I'm kind of glad we threw this outfit on. I look like a weird mermaid figurehead. Alright, I'm gonna hit the snooze real quick just to be safe. Hung for a second there, but we're good. I'm mostly just glad I didn't skip the audio. I think this is the best view we've gotten of the church yet, too. I don't know if we could zoom this far out before. So of course my fat head is in the way of said church, but whatever. I feel like we could have swam there. Although to be fair, the water is repeatedly told to be full of industrial pollutants, so that's probably not a good idea. Don't jump in the Delaware River. Don't jump in the Schuylkill either. Alright, I am glad I snoozed, because we would have
Comes to a slow stop.
wrapped
The
up before,
turns the engine.
or we would hit ads before they landed.
There's silence.
Alright, and we're going to leave that there. I'll run the ad to kill the pre-rolls, and we will get on with this. Alright, threw on something a little more comfortable. Had to go to the bathroom anyway, so it was a good time. For the break. Alright, so. Lean in here. Okay. Boat comes to a slow stop. Lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. Pretty sure the game read that, but I'm going to read it again anyway.
In the silence,
It's going to look real weird in the archive.
a flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Well, it was not trying to make fun of Kim's accent there. It was just Mario poisoned. Alright. Makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. Can I get under there? Alright. Scout the area. Maybe there's another entrance? Maybe we can just look at it from here. Rusted chain trails off into the ocean.
The chain trails
Oh, it's connected to the other one.
in the island to the supply depot on the coast.
This leads to the depot on the Land's End.
Yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used for? Probably tearing up ship bottoms.
To the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
Yeah.
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Okay. Sudden goal. Anything over here? These tires are falling apart. They're at least 50 years old. Or it doesn't look like in shamble through the reeds, though. Guess we'll head inside. Attention, inflammable. Some fuel's leaked out of the barrel. Black. Viscous.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What is that flutter?
The flock of quail departs. Now more than 100 meters away. 102. 105.
Underneath the flutter?
On the islet, there is almost no wind. Just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline. Long dried leaves chafing against each other.
Looks like Ceribot's running a little behind the ad.
Like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work. Of great importance to the few who attend.
Have shivers. What's up? To the west.
A silent hiss. Sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
To the east?
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains. A bird tending to its feathers.
Alright, ahead.
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
Beyond that, further north?
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
Below the silence?
Col de Mamadakwa.
There it is.
We are way out now. Way out in the west. No, it's just your imagination. You can't hear such things.
Kim,
Yes?
have you noticed how quiet it is?
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
Mm-hmm. Wait, I have to listen to one more thing.
The lieutenant nods in silence.
Alright. And we'll stop. Hold the Mama Dakwa. Carol says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. Little bird tree from the coin-operated viewer. Still holding on. Oh, that's cool that it ties directly back to that. No way to get up there. Stairs are gone. Oh.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Kim, what's the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Hell yeah.
Sounds an awful lot like.
RCM. Sounds like RCM. Revachol Citizens Militia.
It does.
They were repurposed, weren't they?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us.
Okay, so it's co-option.
Workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. A mediocre athlete would pant from dragging around his body on a busted crutch. But not you. You're thinking about politics, with blood dripping down your thigh.
You know it, baby. Alright. What I'm hearing is we descend from the glorious Revolutionary Army.
There were all sorts of groups and groupuscules back then. It doesn't really matter.
He bows to inspect the barrel. White star. White star on the label.
An upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Are those spec stars too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
But what?
A DeLorean-era symbol of insulin.
Oh, before it's really...
The face in the sea.
Before it was more colonized, I guess. Looks old. What's it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Old memories. Old wounds. Alright, I guess we're going in. Oh wait, we're on a catwalk, okay. Careful, these stairs have collapsed. Oh, look at it from the catwalk. This was once an armament rest. Twin cannons were attached here. Medium distance, large caliber. Can't go any further that way. Okay, I can see it, but we gotta go around. Cool. Books, mostly fantastique and historical fiction. Dishes stained with sauce and fire. A survivor's kitchen. You see candles planted on a broken rangefinder. Moth-bitten bedsheet keeps the wind out. Check the bed in a second. Oh, what are you? Magnesium. Great blaster must weigh over 10 tons. Rust peels off of it. Actually, is it going to take me out? I'll make sure we get everything inside first. Trust that hatch either. That could also be an exit.
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
Run your finger across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
The hell is this?
The console of an antique computation device. There was a generator upstairs with wires coming out. They terminate here.
What's it do?
Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radio diffusé. Sounds like this device was used to control the electronics here. Maybe it still does.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors, control lights, function as a radio computer.
Push light interior.
Nothing happens.
I love that they gave the console a voice. Turn emergency open.
We need to restore power before using this.
Ah.
There was a generator that you missed. It didn't look like there was fuel in it. We
Okay.
should look around outside. There are barrels all over.
There's the leaking one back over by the inflammable. Okay.
The boat engine.
Or we get some from the boat engine?
But officer, then we would have to swim back to the mainland. Let's just look around, okay?
The consul stands by, mutely. Urgence over. Reads the dial, slides under the glass. Silently, you make out defunct stations on the UKV frequency.
Still can't do much with it without the generator, but yeah.
Insular are written on the band.
Insular. This is an off-air radio computer, I believe, used for military communication.
So like a secure channel. Okay. Ah, stuff under the stairs. Just worried one of these doors is going to kick me out somewhere where we can't come back from. Okay, that's probably what the emergency lock is for. Alright, we came in from up there.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one. A heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's very small.
What's on the other side?
Another part of the island, probably. The lock looks like it could still be usable.
How do we open this?
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
Huh. He looks at the door, then its bigger brother, then at the lock.
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
Ah, okay. You're right, we opened the big one. Do you see controls anywhere?
Yeah, on the console, just...
Oh, okay, it just winds it back.
Remember? Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
Okay. That's where we came in. Just noticed the posts are, I don't know if it's rusted out or... Oh, what's this? What does that give me? That was empathy. Maybe. Oh no, I like the bullet die better. Look at this stuff.
Books and magazines
Oh no, we didn't.
lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Let's take a look.
Are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures.
Fun.
Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Does anything stand out as unusual? Actually, let me see if I have any conceptualization stuff to beef that up. Or if we can get some experience to beef up conceptualization at all. Alright, we'll check that back in a minute. Or we can go back this way anyway. Oh, was this the generator that I missed? Yeah.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it.
Hence the cathodique. Alright, where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, into the console, then from there into the room's electronics.
Okay, what kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout.
He points to the open fuel cap on the side of the dynamo. I think, if I recall, mazout's like this nasty fuel oil that, I think Russians still might be using it on some of their ships. I know the USSR used it forever.
It's been a long winter, long and cold.
Okay.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
Give it a knock.
In a hollow ring, the canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean? A generator? Here?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
That is his idea of a joke.
I meant, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
Maybe it is the fire guy.
Outside picks up suddenly with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Okay. Alright, do we have any conceptualization stuff? just gotta remember what I was wearing, because I do like this goofy-ass outfit. We're not trying to do suggestions, so... Let's get a nice clean communism right there. Oh, not too far. Okay.
There's a greasy old spring mattress.
That's not what I wanted to use, but okay.
Resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
Okay.
No, officer. You can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Why the hell not? Maybe a little shut-eye, just an hour.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed.
Well, yeah, it's been like a day. Curl up with your knees close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold.
Maybe a few days.
The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour, maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress.
I thought we were done with the dreams.
The world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. Sleep.
Then is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. Okay. I guess he's keeping watch. Wait, the door in isn't here anymore. Did he get the door open without me? See if there's anything over here first, but... Oh, we never checked that one either. Door still here? Closed. This feels strange somehow. You can't get in. Yeah, I forgot we didn't check this lower open door. Oh, I guess I'll do that now. Bruh. Okay. I mean, it's cool out here. Can we climb down at all? Ah, there we go. Go down to the chain. There's something there. Chain's on the other side, though. At least we get a vibe for what's going on out here. Kind of empty, honestly. Walk into the water now. Guessing they need water by the chain. Oh, this takes us up, too. Alright. Well, let's do the chain. Whatever instincts are firing, that clearly has something to do with something. Where do we climb down? Over to the side? So I have to walk all the way around. Because, yeah, the chain was around front. Alright. I guess maybe we're just taking a long walk. I can't climb through the crater. Okay. Oh, that chain. Okay. See your footprints on the water. The fuck? Okay. Invisible bridge?